data is never waste, whether it be, it doesn't matter which form it is in. Of course, it is waste if it is not being analyzed and if it is not a part of the decision-making process. Now, whether it be structured, semi-structured, unstructured data, there is value in the data. There is, if you look at a lot of unstructured data, I would kind of blend sort of semi-structured and unstructured data, which have always been a little harder to analyze but so when we look at like unstructured content, the reason why it's been hard to analyze it, because when there's no structure to it, how do you put it in the world of databases, which is all about rows and columns and a very strict, extremely structured world, right? That if data doesn't fit in that, here is a name, here is an address, and here is the zip code, and every piece of information that you get, these are the 3 pieces of information that are extracted and are put in a database. But now, when we look at that there is unstructured content, say, coming in, from which maybe we are still looking for name, address, and like a zip code. But if there is more information there, right, like not just the name of the customer, but here is information about them, maybe about their other relationships that might exist, which we haven't gleaned, which we can now glean from this data. It may show what their other interests are, what their buying patterns are, where do they shop, are they triggered by promotions or not. I mean, there's a lot of information that can be gleaned now about which may not be captured in just the name and the address. Like that has been sort of like the traditional, when you look at the mailing lists that businesses would have, it would be here's the name and here's the address and this is the coupon that you send everybody who's on this mailing list. Doesn't matter whether, without taking into account what do they really care about. So now with a lot of semi-structured and unstructured data that can be analyzed, we are able to, businesses can figure out what is relevant to them so that they can be serviced based on what they care about. And I think that's why it's important to not just discard the semi-structured or unstructured content because there is information that can be gleaned from it. And now we have the technology that we can extract information from a lot of this semi-structured and unstructured content, right? Text analytics is certainly, it's been around forever, but now it's sort of reaching where it's found a very good problem that it can solve, because because of the social media and because of technologies that make it easy to bring in all this data quickly and analyze it. Information can be extracted from this. It can be correlated with the information that may already be there in your structured world, and suddenly now you get more data points or more information because you've extracted information from unstructured, you already have information from structured, you correlate, and now you know more about whatever it is. It could be customers, it could be your subscribers, it could be your patients, right? Whoever the user might be.